at the end of the day, I know you had multiple options. What led you to choosing SDR?
Well, you know me, Scott. I'm a nerd, man. And also I kind of love this stuff and I, have worked it in and near the space. And so by nerd, what I mean is I'm the kind of guy who does his homework. At least I like to try to do my homework. And so you're right. I knew many years in advance, long before you and I ever met, that there was a decent chance that I would want to explore at least a transaction. And so I met with, over a period of years, I made it one of my part-time jobs as a CEO founder is to get to know every investment banking firm in my space. Not every, but I felt like I met every one of them because there was many, many. And kind of whenever I have to make a really important decision, and choosing an investment banking partner is one of those very important decisions, I always try to do lots of homework and load up my intellectual, brainy kind of side with information, data, and then I let it cook. And then I try to let my gut come in and go, okay, what about the softer side of that decision? And what I liked in particular about, SDR was it's table stakes to be expert at what you do. Like if you weren't expert at what you did, you wouldn't be on the list. So yes, expertise, relevant expertise in my category, long history of success. You wouldn't make it to my short list if you didn't have that stuff. But then as we got to know each other, I really appreciated the patience that you demonstrated, frankly, with me. I mean, I can be a strong cup of tea, I know. And that's even when I'm not selling a company. And I really appreciated how non-pushy you were and how you built trust with me and everybody that we were in contact with, everybody else on my team from a finance and a tax and a legal and a corporate law standpoint, but also even I just watched how you were, and I say you, I mean SDR, the whole team in your dealings. It's a kind of, it's head and heart, right? It's data and do I want to go work through what will probably be the most important or one of the most important transactions of my life with these people? And that's a trust thing and that's a chemistry thing. So I think I would say the data has to be right, and the data was right with SDR, but then that trust, that relationship style, approach, whatever those words are, the softer side of it is what made me choose SDR.
I hope we lived up to our ethos, which really is to put, the founder entrepreneur at the center of the process and not the company or not the deal. And I think by what you're saying, I appreciate to hear that. Hopefully we achieve that.
You did. And it, refreshingly low ego. There's a lot of, Scott, I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of egos in M&A. It's just not, I relied on you in particular and others on your team, as you know, multiple times where I'm like, hey, I don't know if this is really transaction advice. I think this might land more in therapy. Help me think through this, Scott. And that's where it really comes together, I think.